Hello grade 10 learners! We are now on the 7th week of our mathematics lesson. Today, we are going to talk about illustrating the probability of a union of two events. Are you ready? Okay, let's start! The union of two or more set is the set that contains all the elements of each of the set. An element is in the union if it belongs to at least one of the set. The symbol for union is U and is associated with the word OR. A union B is the set of all elements that are in A or B. To find the union of sets, list the elements that are in either or both sets. In terms of a Venn diagram, the union of sets A and B can be shown as two completely shaded interlocking circles. So as you can see, we have here circle A and circle B. So let's take this example. So for example, we have set A, which has elements 1, 3, 5, and 7, and set B has elements 1, 2, 4, and 6. Then A union B is equal to elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The shaded Venn diagram shows the union of set A, the circle on the left, with set B, the circle on the right can be written shorthand, or it can be written shorthand as A union B. So if you can notice, the element 1 is not listed twice in the union, even though it appears on both sets, which is set A and B. This leads us to the general addition rule for union of two sets, which is addition rule of probability. Probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus the probability of B minus the probability of the intersection of A and B. Let's have this example. Suppose the spinner is spun. We want to find the probability of spinning orange or spinning a bee. So we have here the illustration. As you can see, the circle has 6 sections. First is to get the probability of spinning orange. So as you can see, 3 of the sections in the circle has color orange, so that is equivalent to 3 over 6. 3 for the orange part and over 6 because it has 6 sections. To simplify, we have 1/2. Next is to get the probability of spinning B. So as you can see, there are 2 sections on the circle which contain letter B. So that would be 2 over 6. To simplify, we have 1/3. If we added these two probabilities, we would be counting the sector that is both orange and B twice. To find the probability of spinning an orange or a bee, we need to subtract the probability that the sector in both orange and has B. So as you can see on the circle, we have one section wherein we have color orange and letter B. So that would be equivalent to 1 over 6. So let's solve. We have 3 over 6 plus 2 over 6 minus 1 over 6 is equal to, or simply add the numerator. So we will have 3 plus 2 minus 1 all over 6. And that is equal to 4 over 6 or 2/3. Or let's have the simplified form. Or we have 1/2 plus 1/3 minus 1/6 is also equal to 2/3. Therefore, the probability of a spinning orange or B is 2/3. So let's have another example. Suppose that in your class of 30 students, 8 students are in band, 15 students play a sport, and 5 students are both in band and play a sport. Let A be the event that the student is in band, and let B be the event that the student plays a sport. Create a Venn diagram that models the situation. So let A, so we have two circles, and A for the event students play in a band, and B students play a sport. In order to fill in the Venn diagram, remember that the total of the numbers in the circle A must be 8, and the total numbers in circle B must be 15. So therefore, the intersection of the two circles must contain 5. So the intersection is 5. 5 minus 8 is equal to 3. 5 minus 15 is 10. Take note that the total number of students in a class is 30. So, there are 12 students that neither play a sport or in a band. So that is outside the circle A and circle B. So we already have a Venn diagram. Let's solve. The probability of A union B is the probability that a student is in a band or plays a sport or both. With the help of Venn diagram, this is not too difficult to calculate. So all you have to do is to get the probability of A union B, you just have to add the numbers that the student is play a sport or in a band or both. So that is 3 plus 10 plus 5 all over the total number of students, which is 30. And that is equal to 18 over 30 or 3 over 5. Using the addition rule, we will have 8 over 30 plus 15 over 30 minus 5 over 30. 8 over 30 for the students that are in band. 15 over 30 for the student plays a sport, and 5 over 30 is the students are both in a band and play a sport. And that is also equal to 18 over 30 or 3 over 5. And that's it for our math lesson for this week. Thank you for watching. Keep safe and God bless.